their teeth is very sharp. You can cut through the popcorn shelf just like that, just one bite.
Seems like also at the tip of the tongue, do you see?
Oh yeah.
There's also at the tip of the tongue, do you see? No, you ask the owner. You didn't see.
I know.
Can we video it? Are you like me?
A 33-year-old red-eared slider has puffy eyes. This is a Be Kind to Pets veterinary educational video sponsored by Toa Payoh Vets. It was an ordinary day at Toa Payoh Vets until Dr. Singh Kong Yuan was met with a surprise.
That's 2014. This 33-year-old red-eared slider comes in.
But wait, how long do these terrapins live up to?
How long do they live until?
How long was the lifespan?
Yeah.
Hard to say. Some of them 50. Oh, why have you found out? How long they live?
I got no answer.
Depends on the food that they feed and also exercise.
When there's no predator, they just...
But seldom I see such an old one in Singapore. Some they throw into the reservoir and then.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
But our friend here is quite kind. They throw in the reservoir.
Now that we know that terrapins can live for about 50 years, wow! Let's look at why this owner brought his pet down to Toa Payoh Vets.
What's the complaint? So
losing appetite for weeks.
So
seems, yeah.
Someone?
Seems like having a swollen eye.
Every type for how many weeks?
Probably up to 2 months.
2 months. Swollen eye?
Swollen eye only noticed yesterday.
One day I put any other things?
Then it's like gasping for air and making funny sounds. Right?
Gasping, okay,
Yeah.
and making sounds.
Yep.
When does it do that?
Quite. I think the last few weeks quite often.
Last few weeks.
Yeah.
Before that, that time?
Young time never.
Okay, then how about stools or past stools?
No.
Huh? Then past stools?
Yeah, never eat. Very poor appetite.
No stools at all?
Yeah, almost. The water is always quite clear.
For how long? 1 month?
About 1 month.
1 month. Okay, so basically this is the history. The urine you won't see.
Urine, I think, today I sometimes quite clean.
What colour is the urine?
Urine, I think this is the time I see. Otherwise it's inside the water.
What colour is that? Like cloudy, is it? Urine hard to tell. No, hard to tell. Okay, wait. So urine you can't tell what colour?
I can't tell.
No, unknown colour. Drinking, we don't know, right? Drinking, we don't know. Okay, so...
But it seems like not losing any weight. Still as dense. Last time when it was sick previously, it lose weight quite fast.
So you must be eating lah.
No, it's not eating. Because I only give it pellet.
Okay, come. Now we look at the shell quality. It looks very well fed at least. What do you feed?
Since young, he only eat prawns. Until the last 2 years, I changed it to pellet. Because last 2 years he was very sick before.
Till 31 years old.
Yeah, probably around there.
Then now you eat what? Pellet?
Yeah.
Is it easy to change?
That time the changeover was quite okay because the time he totally lose appetite. So when he start eating, it start changing the habit from then.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, since young, it only eat raw prawns.
Raw prawns only?
Yeah.
It's no good, just one type only?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the last 2 years, the major sickness
What sickness is it?
quite similar, but the time the eye was even worse, cloudy.
Oh, okay, that's very puffy. This side not so puffy. You look from the top, you can see the left eye is more puffy. But the good thing is that he doesn't really have this gasping. And he can still walk and run,
He's
right?
still quite active and quite strong.
Oh,
That's why I was quite bothered. A few months, 1-2 months, never eat, still never lose weight.
not say he never eat, he drank, right?
Yeah.
So the pellets are dissolved inside.
No, actually I keep it quite clean.
How you hold this?
The moment you don't eat, I clean away.
So did you what or not? Weigh him before that. How do you know he didn't lose weight? Is it?
It's I can about the same.
There's no
feel.
good feeling like that.
Yep.
Do you have a weighing machine?
No, not for it.
Hold. See whether it's swollen or not. I just want to see whether it's gasping or breath. It's a bit, but not much. No, I mean you didn't really
I didn't cut it.
weigh him. I mean
Monitor
because
days.
he might have lost weight for all you know. You see, but he's active or not? I just head on. Is he active? What?
It's still quite normal.
Does he get his sunlight or ultralight?
No.
He doesn't get any light.
Into sunlight.
He-
Every week I suntan it.
Only once a week.
Yeah, once a week. But it's a so-called stand area. Get a bit of evening sun.
So he has a RAM to come up.
Yep.
So his water, is it filtered?
No.
So how often you change the water?
Every 2 days.
It's very dirty, you know.
Not really.
It's a very big tank.
3 feet tank.
3 feet is not very big.
Yeah, not really big for
Has it got rocks or everything?
No.
How high is the water? Cover its
1.5
shell.
inch.
So it doesn't cover its shell.
Not completely. Last time
Up
I
to
used
here
to
then.
cover the whole thing, but it seems like the shell cannot take it. It start to peeling.
Yeah, too wet. Does he walk or not? Does he walk at home?
Not very often.
It's
He like
conf-
to rest on the so-called on the platform, dry area.
So it's only on the it's always on the inside the tank, is it?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to come out and walk.
No.
And that has been like that all the while.
Yeah.
All his life.
Last time I let it walk in the garden, but you always want to come back to the house.
Oh, I mean he doesn't have exercise,
Yeah, no.
But you laugh. No, they do have exercise, this. If he doesn't exercise, so he just eat and sleep.
Yeah.
Why don't you give him a bigger space? Can't.
I'm afraid of those wild animals outside.
Oh.
I did prepare a so-called big what fiberglass tank, but dare not put it outside.
Let's see whether it's swollen or not, the leg.
It seems like the shell no longer growing, so now its whole body cannot go inside the shell. Too fat already.
Stop growing. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely fat.
Yeah.
Because he's not allowed exercise, right?
But the shell not growing.
No,
Only
there's
the body get fatter and fatter.
there's a limit, because the shell cannot grow until. How about do you feed calcium or not?
No.
But the pellets, what brand is it?
I can't remember. I saw it's the same brand as what you post on the website on the video about this swollen eye.
Lately we have some problems with this
Yes, but
terrapin, with some of these brands for some reason. Yeah, so now the finding is that he doesn't really have a serious gasping, the lung problem. Oh, puffy on top. It's a bit puffy,
yeah,
but it's not closed. Okay, puffy eyes.
it still can close.
Now, he's talking about gasping for breath. You see whether he opens his mouth or not. Gasping for breath, normally they do mouth breathing. Does he? So far, I don't see.
Just now when he was making the sound.
He was like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there was a sound, but he doesn't do it often, right?
Because whenever I change the water, once every 2 days, I can hear it. So I presume you do it quite often.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you manage to open his mouth?
Still quite sharp. So it don't purposely bite, but
Have you tried opening his mouth?
no. Quite difficult to open his mouth, quite stubborn.
Okay, the open his mouth, just cover his nostril, then he'll open his mouth, you see, to breathe. But it's not foolproof thing, but definitely the eyes is swollen. You can see the eyes swollen, puffy here. So I cover his nostril, but he held his breath, so he's quite clever. So he doesn't. So the left eye is more swollen than the right eye. The left eye is more swollen. Open the mouth to see the color of the membrane. But they can bite us, it's true. They see the color, whether it's pink or not. It's pinkish, it's pinkish. So it's good. The membrane is pink. You manage to video it?
Okay.
It's pinkish.
So it's good.
So it's good because obviously we can't take blood tests. It's better out of the food, but maybe I have some cases where the food seems to cause, I have a feeling they have some poor quality. Because the two terrapins I saw recently, they stopped eating the food. So maybe he's trying to tell you that this food, the quality is bad. He doesn't want to eat it.
But he has been eating for 2 years. And I actually, in between, I give it another brand he don't want. Then I got to come back to this particular brand.
What I'm saying is that this brand might cost him
I
to
should
stop.
change it more often.
No, but there are not many brands, right? They're all dominated by Taiwan, right? Is it Taiwan one? And as far as the mouth is concerned, it looks okay. The respiratory system looks okay. That's better immediately. They hold this part now. They hold one, up a bit, lift up a bit. Move it out a bit now. Let's see whether in ulcers or turn this side.
Its teeth is very sharp. It can cut through the popcorn shelf just like that, just one bite.
I see it seems to be ulcer there, ulcer at the tip of the tongue, do you see?
Oh yeah.
There's an ulcer at the tip of the tongue, do you see? No, I mean, ask the owner. You didn't see?
I know.
Can we video
I
it?
never see.
Aiyo, really bite me. Okay, so there's an ulcer there. You saw it? Did you video it?
Okay, no.
Okay, I'll lift up a bit.
How big is this 1 mm?
The ulcer. Oh, behind the tongue there's another something there, one lump there.
Oh yeah, I saw it. The whitish
Yeah,
thing.
no,
You know.
are they, you see? I didn't video.
Yeah, can.
Huh?
Can.
Behind, obstructing the flow of food. Do you see it? You see it? But it's in the video.
Yeah, have.
So it's sore throat.
No, the obstruction of the back of the tongue. This is the tongue. At the back one cyst like that.
Oh.
When you put ulcer, so you can see a grey cyst at the back of the tongue. Okay, come this side first. You come this side. I will open the mouth.
Go on.
Okay, see that? Wait, hold up a bit.
Oh no.
Let's see.
I can't see.
That's why you cry because of that. Can you see? Video. It's a cyst, something soft. Okay, now I finish. You stop eating.
Hard to give it injection.
It's hardened already.
Yeah.
Now you hold first. It's hardened already.
Is it okay?
Oh, this part is hardened.
It's slowly over the years.
It's hardened. Very hard. But his legs are okay, not swollen. That's one thing good.
Why is the eye swollen? Firstly, there is insufficient housing as the terrapin is kept in a small space. Secondly, the owner does not change the water often. For unfiltered tags, the water should be changed daily. This causes the accumulation of bacteria. Third, a vitamin A deficiency due to a limited diet of the terrapin.
So eye swelling could be due to the infection. As she grows older, her immune system is lower. So So this part got infected, eh? So give the eye drops.
Why is the terrapin not eating? Firstly, the food quality is poor, hence the terrapin refuses to eat. Secondly, there is infection of the mouth and lungs, causing the terrapin pain during eating and swallowing. Thirdly, there are painful mouth ulcers. The main complaint was the no appetite in the past few weeks, gasping sounds and swollen eyelids. The terrapin probably has conjunctivitis and upper respiratory tract infection. The cries were probably due to the terrapin suffering from pain in the swollen glottis when breathing. The treatment for swollen eye. Firstly, maintaining water hygiene by changing the water daily. The owner has no water filtration, otherwise he does not need to do it daily. Secondly, giving eye drops 3 times a day. Treatment for no appetite. Firstly, antibiotics, and secondly, anti-inflammatory. These are fed to the terrapin using a syringe.
Now this part is not normal, you know. Something here, the crack.
Oh,
You clean up or not?
no. Oh,
Why? You don't do all this,
no. Yeah, it looked like a crack and recess inside.
Yeah, so all that dirt.
I thought it's supposed to be sealed.
No?
The last time I noticed it's supposed to be sealed.
And that side. Put your hole, come. One of your hole. You hold. I thought you scared of it.
I know, because I thought that's
No, let's give me the side. To see what anything went in or not. These are probably the dirt now. Layers of dirt. And this might cause an infection because these are really affecting the skin, what do you call it, the breathing of the skin because of all this. It's just like having your armpit full of dirt.
So you can brush it with a toothbrush.
Yeah, so yeah, use the cotton there,
Oh, not toothbrush.
cotton bud.
Follow up 2 days later on the 28th of August 2014. The main complaint was the no appetite in the past few weeks, swollen eyelids, and gasping sounds. The terrapin is no longer gasping and making loud cries. The terrapin is still active as before, but she is not eating the commercial pellets. The owner did not increase the tank size yet. The owner shrinks the medication when she opens her mouth. 50% of the medication is wasted. He took half an hour to feed the medication as he has to wait for her to open her mouth. He will increase the amount. He changes the tank water daily. The eyelids are still swollen. He gives eye drops. Now, for some facts about terrapins to help you take good care of them. This is the anatomy of a female terrapin. The uterus is known as the egg-laying tube. This is the anatomy of a male terrapin.
How you tell?
do you take good care of the terrapin? Firstly, housing management to ensure that there is sufficient space and indirect sunlight or UV light. Secondly, food management to ensure that the terrapin gets sufficient nutrients. This helps the terrapin grow healthy. Thirdly, water management to ensure that the water is clean and there is no bacteria buildup. This can cause infection. What do terrapins eat? Terrapins are generally omnivorous. They should be given calcium and vegetables to provide a healthy diet. Terrapins do not have saliva, therefore they need to dissolve the food in water before consumption.
Hey, don't turn upside down. Okay, wait.
Can you hold the terrapin
Turn
upside down?
sideways, sideways. Sideways, okay. You can turn back, turn back. You cannot turn too long.
Certainly not. The terrapin's lungs are compressed by the stomach and cannot be turned over for too long. This is because it cannot breathe. Finally, what is the maximum cell length? Females can grow up to 12 inches and males can grow up to 8 inches.